My name is Cam Ath and welcome. In the global landscape, some nations stand out for the core strengths that define their influence. Today, we'll explore the 4 pillars that make America a global powerhouse. We'll look beyond headlines to examine the engines that drive its presence on the world stage. These pillars, business, the U.S. Army, the American company, and the finance management company, are tangible forces shaping our lives. Each represents entrepreneurial spirit, military might, corporate dominance, and financial acumen. Understanding how they function, both independently and together, is key to America's enduring global role. Let's begin with the lifeblood of its economy: business. What comes to mind when you think of the American economy? Wall Street's trading floor, a tech startup in a garage? American business is all of these, an ever-evolving ecosystem driving innovation and job creation. At its heart is a culture of entrepreneurialism, the belief that a good idea and hard work can change the world. This mindset has launched entire industries, from the assembly line to the microprocessor. Innovation isn't limited to Silicon Valley, it's everywhere: precision farming, gene therapies, and more. Millions of small businesses form the backbone of the economy, providing jobs and fostering community. The interplay between small firms and corporate giants creates unique economic dynamism. The US dollar is the world's primary reserve currency, giving America a structural advantage in global trade. American consumer culture is a global phenomenon. Demand for US brands and entertainment drives soft power, but this system faces challenges: income inequality, regional decline, and the power of mega-corporations. Ultimately, American business is about relentless ambition and risk-taking. From Main Street shops to Wall Street firms, American business is built on the belief that tomorrow can be better. The wealth and innovation generated here support the other pillars of American power. Its influence is felt in every corner of the globe, and it's the first pillar of America's enduring influence. Next, we turn to the shield that protects it all: the U.S. Army. Beyond business lies a different pillar, one defined by duty, discipline, and overwhelming force. The U.S. Army, as part of the armed forces, is a key instrument of American power. Its strength is not just in numbers, but in global reach and its role in national security. The Army is one of the largest, most technologically advanced fighting forces ever assembled. Its true power lies in its ability to project and sustain force anywhere on the planet. A global network of bases allows rapid response, supports allies, and deters adversaries. This forward presence is central to U.S. foreign policy. Decades of investment have produced unmatched capabilities: advanced tanks, helicopters, cyber units. But technology is only as strong as the soldier. American soldiers undergo rigorous training, forging leaders and problem solvers for complex environments. The Army's role extends beyond combat: disaster relief, humanitarian missions, and domestic security. The National Guard responds to wildfires, floods, and emergencies at home. This dual mission embeds the Army deeply in American society. The Army's existence underpins U.S. diplomacy. Alliances like NATO rely on its strength. Maintaining such a force is costly, both financially and in human terms. The defense budget is significant, and the sacrifices of soldiers and families are profound. The Army's doctrine evolves to meet new threats: terrorism, near-peer competitors, cyber and space domains. Lessons from recent conflicts have driven changes in training and strategy. The focus is on building an agile, resilient force for complex future battlefields. The Army is more than soldiers and weapons. It's a shield, a tool of policy, and a symbol of power. Its presence is felt in conflict zones, allied nations, and disaster recovery. It's the guarantor of national sovereignty, enabling the other pillars to operate. Without this shield, America's ability to protect its interests would be diminished. The Army ensures the stability necessary for soft power to flourish. It's a pillar built on discipline, sacrifice, and commitment. The U.S. Army is the ultimate guarantor of America's security. Its strength allows business, companies, and finance to thrive. It's the hard power behind America's global influence. The Army's adaptability is key to its continued effectiveness. It stands as a foundation of American power. Next, we look at the face of American influence: the iconic American company. Let's explore how these companies shape the world. If business is the engine and the army is the shield, the iconic American company is the face of American influence. These are the brands we know: Apple, Google, Microsoft, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, global institutions shaping modern life. Their innovations define how we live, work, and communicate. From smartphones to cloud computing, American companies set the pace in technology and enterprise. Their advancements in biotech and pharmaceuticals have global health impacts. These companies are also powerful exporters of American culture. A Starbucks in Beijing or a Nike store in Rio is more than commerce, it's cultural exchange. Hollywood and streaming services like Netflix shape global perceptions and narratives. Economically, these giants have market capitalizations larger than many countries. Their decisions affect jobs and supply chains worldwide. They drive global markets and set industry trends. When an American company launches a new product, the world follows. Their platforms Meta, X, YouTube are the new public square, shaping discourse and even elections. This power brings scrutiny. Issues of monopoly, privacy, and labor are hotly debated. The relationship between academia and industry fuels innovation, drawing talent from top universities. As market leaders, their performance drives financial markets and signals economic trends. The American company is a primary vehicle for projecting U.S. power, less about force, more about integration. Their products and platforms embed American influence into daily life worldwide. These companies are modern empires, their logos more recognizable than many flags. In the global competition for hearts, minds, and wallets, they are America's most effective ambassadors. Their reach extends far beyond borders, shaping technology, culture, and opportunity. The iconic American company is a pillar of influence in the 21st century. It's about indispensable integration, not just dominance. Next, we reveal the quiet architects behind the scenes, the finance management company. Let's see how they underpin the entire system. 26. Behind the engine of business, the shield of the military, and the face of the company lies a quieter pillar, the American Finance Management Company. Firms like BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street manage trillions, directing the flow of global capital. They're not household names, but their influence is immense. These asset managers channel savings into investments, fueling business growth, government projects, and new technologies. Their holdings give them a powerful voice in corporate governance, shaping boards, executive pay, and strategy. Increasingly, they use this leverage to push for environmental, social, and governance reforms. Their financial products, like ETFs, democratize investing but also concentrate market power. The indices they create set global benchmarks, influencing investors everywhere. These firms are deeply connected to government and central banks, often advising during crises. The dominance of U.S. finance firms reinforces the centrality of American capital markets. Wall Street's rules and innovations often become global standards. But this concentration of power brings risks, reduced competition, systemic threats, and questions of accountability. Critics call for more transparency and regulation. Still, their role in supporting economic growth is undeniable. They allocate capital efficiently, fueling innovation and expansion. Startups and established companies alike depend on their investments. They are the essential link between global savings and investment demand. Finance management companies are the quiet partners to entrepreneurs and innovators. They manage the wealth generated by business and companies sustaining the system. Their influence is analytical, far-reaching, and foundational. They are the stewards of the system, providing the financial bedrock for America's global power. Without them, the cycle of innovation and growth would falter. The finance management company is the fourth pillar, quiet, powerful, and indispensable. Together, these pillars create a structure of unparalleled strength. Let's see how they interlock to shape America's enduring influence. 26. America's global position rests on four interlocking pillars: business, the U.S. Army, the American company, and the finance management company. Each is powerful alone, but together they create a resilient, far-reaching structure. From startups to boardrooms, training grounds to trading floors, these forces work in concert. They drive a cycle of innovation, security, cultural influence, and financial power. This structure allows America to adapt and endure in a changing world. The pillars reinforce one another, shaping the nation's influence and success. As challenges emerge, this foundation remains strong. These are the engines of America's enduring power on the world stage.